Well, just got the old phone charged up a little bit. Working on the old 8465 here. Where are they? Right here. So, I got a new set of drive sprockets for the old girl. They come right off the direct drive, right off the old gearbox. I don't want to open that lid because my hose will fall out. I got to hook them up anyhow. But anyway, it's under this lid. It comes directly across. I've changed the clutch in the past and there. I got the drive chains off. One goes up to the top. Drives the top roller. This one here drives the bottom beater. And I was plugging up last year. And this is why. I'll show you. If I can get these out of here. I'll just drop them here. Probably you guys are wondering, what the hell is a grinder for? So here they are. Here's the new sprockets. I probably could have got weld-ons, but fuck, whatever. I think they're like 45 bucks each or something at Nick's service. So here's the old ones. Not much left. Ooh, she's hot yet. There's the old one. Here's the new one. The other one's a little bit better shape, but so what I did was I couldn't get those stupid wedge keys out. I hate them fucking things, but anyway, there's enough room in there. I got the grinder in, and I split the sprocket both sides, hit it with a hammer, drove it back, and then hi buddy, hit it with the hammer, and then just pushed it ahead a little wee bit, and then I was able to get the sprocket off and the key out fairly easy. Now why won't this go on? That's dumb. Maybe this is mushroomed here at the end. Jeez, I sure hope so. I sure hope so. Something's up. I'm gonna have to touch that up a little bit, I think. What's going on here? Yeah, it should go on there once I get her started. Alright. Okay. I think it'll work. I just gotta touch it up a little bit with the grinder here. Let me do that and I'll bring you back in a minute. So these little Princess Auto flap discs, they actually work pretty good. They're cheap. They come in like 5 packs or something. And they're on sale for like, I don't know, $8 or some fucking thing. Which was pretty cheap, I figured. So for the price of it, if they work, even better. Right nuts? Okie doke. Got one on. I think it's fairly straight. Seems to look alright. I can't really see very good. Like, you know, it is kind of is what it is, but next. Fuck, you're noisy. You little bugger. Okay, next one. Put him on the same way. Last one I had to tap on a little bit, so we'll get this guy tapped on here. And then run the springs, I think. Let's try to line these fucking sprockets up a little bit. I mean, the keyway. Kind of half-assed, if you know what I meant. Once you get to the round spots, you just goes like nothing. There it is. See that? Probably didn't see. My finger was in the way. The old finger licker. Okay, so now we got to go ahead and reroute this chain. Get my gloves on here. I used to have rubber gloves, but I don't know where the hell they've gone to. Get this down, and this down, and that down, and this and that, and this and that. Okay, so now I think this goes around, so we can put this sprocket on, I believe. I wonder if I could set you up somewhere here. That'd be kind of nice. Hey, what do you think? What do you think, guys? Let's see. Right there, is that gonna work? Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Nice. Ouch. Right on my fucking toe, the bastard. Okay, so we'll take this guy off of here. Leave our spacers on. I think what I'm gonna do, these aren't too bad of shape. So I'll put that guy on there. They got a little wear in the side, but that could just mean the this sprocket might have been off a little wee bit, so maybe that's what it means. I don't know. Alrighty, next one. Now we're gonna do the same thing. Same thing. So this guy's got a flat washer in behind, plus the spacer block, and I'm not sure why that is, but that's what it is. I didn't invent it. Okay, so now we're gonna go up and around, something like this, and then up and over, and then down. So I think when we go down, I might have to take this one back off. Let's take this guy off for a hot minute and get him sort of like so. Move this little bolt back a wee bit. Something like that. And then we can drop this in there. Drop my lock washer. That's handy. Right when you need it. Oh, definitely would be better with these little thin gloves. Okay, now, did I just drop my washer again? No, maybe not. No, as long as we get that started. No, I dropped my connect, you son of a... Here we go. Okay, now. So now this is how you tighten this chain here. I'm going to show you in a second. So I got all these back on. Oh yeah, now I smeared up your glass. There, that's not bad. Okay, so what you got to do is you got to hit one down and bring the other one up. Like that. You see how that tightened the chain? So that's kind of all you got to do. I put this chain brand new on here last year, thinking that was most of my problem. Well, as soon as I put the new chain on, it actually skipped worse than it was before. So here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to sort of tighten this chain up a little bit here with the wrench. And then I can set it for, you know, if I got to go in or out, so that the chain runs straight. Kind of feels good there. Mind you, these aren't super tight either, but I'm going to lift that up a little here. Something like that. Just go hand tight for now. And then this guy, we can tap him down later. But like I say, we can move this now so that that can be straight. And then all these little idler sprockets do in here is they take the slack out of it. Oh, so that's not too bad. I think we'll be all right here. Now we just gotta, oh boy, there we go. I think we're close. We're fairly close. I can turn that a little bit. And maybe I should go the other way. See, look at this, guys. This is mint. Fucking fits right on there, the old 15/16. There. Now we're ready for the wedge key. And by wedge key, there's a lot of them on this machine. There's one right there. There's one right there. There's one on this back sprocket. I don't know why they have so many of these, but that's why they hold them on. See how they're tapered there a little wee bit? That's what happens. As soon as you drive them in, it holds it where it's supposed to be. So it's kind of neat. And simple. I didn't go in there too much and grind the grease out because that'll probably help hold the key a little bit. But I'll get this centered up, and then we'll get the chains tightened and so on and so forth. And I think we're pretty good to go with the rest of this machine other than the grease. Belts are kind of shitty, but it's good enough for a second baler. There won't be a lot of baling going on anyway when we're actually both able to bale. Why is this fucking belt all weird? I don't know. Whatever. It is what it is. And what I gotta do is I gotta go to Home Next maybe tomorrow and get myself another spool for in here. I got that parts tractor out back, but I kind of want to work on that with the little guy, so I might see if I can get a new spool because it's leaking like a bitch out of here. It's bypassing. See, did you see that drip real quick? And this is a close one and it's easier to work. This one here is leaking on underneath there somewhere. I'm not sure, but I know the inside one was leaking pretty good. So we'll get this together and see where we go from there. Man, I like that. She's all good to go. Put up my stuff here. I think I might, well, if you guys want these sprockets, it's on to half price. They're half used. They were new at one time. Here's a, I usually carry a spare connector link. Is it 60 heavy, 60 heavy, 60 heavy, 40? Maybe that's 50, I can't remember. We're definitely going to dig that straw and chaff and shit out of here. Look at all that stuff in there. Isn't that nice? Actually, that keeps the chain quiet. I put a new bearing in there last year, 2 years ago. Did 2 roller bearings in the back, either side of the roller. So I think the key to this is to not have it super tight. If it's looks like it's too loose, I can always loosen this one off and drive him down a little bit. But I don't know, I'm gonna try it like that. Maybe run it for a day, keep the wrench with me and see what happens. This little thing right here, this rod, what it does is when your bale is right full and your beeper goes off and you keep going, when you have your size is maxed right out, that's where all your valve, or not your valve, your wires for your tie, I'm making it like 6.5 feet tall. So when that goes off, if you fill that baler right to the tits, what it does is it pulls on this cord here, or this rod, and then disconnect this belt is what it does. It pulls the tightener down like this. See how it does that? And then the belt will slip. So, yeah. I don't know what to tell you. Other than that, like I said, I think it's good to go. I put new bearings in there last year. 2 years ago. I did 2 years ago, 2 years ago, 2 years ago. She's pretty much new. And then I took my monitor. It's over there somewhere. And one of them, oh, maybe that's a corn planter one. It's over there. Oh, down on the bottom. I took that up to Farmtronics and they went through it and redid the circuit board. And everything works on there now other than the driving. But not exactly sure. I might have to open the end gate on this damn thing. But I think there's oh, maybe it's the other side. I think there's like a barometer thing. Where is the damn thing? Oh yeah, right here. So this thing here, that thing right there is a oh, I might have to move that in. Is that why it's not working? I don't know. I'm gonna have to check that out later. I think that's part of your weave, but I'm not sure. I'm gonna test the sensor here and see if I got any readouts in it. I think we'll just ring it out. We'll go put it on the old horseshoe and go there to there and see if it's actually working. If it's not working, then I'm not sure. Also, there is a couple sensors in the back here that are hooked to these deals, and that is also for your to keep your bale full. And them fuckers don't work. Them lights stay on constant. All 3 lights to the left, all 3 lights to the right. So I don't know what's up there, but let's see if we can't figure it out. We do have a bit of time. It is now raining again, I think. Pretty sure it's raining. Oh, made a quit here for a hot minute. Oh no, still raining. Still raining. Look at that unit. Woohoo! That's next. I gotta get the monitor in there, grease it up, and that one's pretty much ready to go. I gotta blow it off, give it a wash, and then we'll grease it. So we grease or push the oil out or the water out of the seals, and then we're good to go. So let's get this out. Isn't it funny how I know where all my shit is in this mess? Oh yeah, he does. He knows where his stuff is. Okay. This is a good one, this guy. Fucking Shadow Claypool made me buy this one time. You should get yourself one of them. Oh, really? Yeah, I really need one, don't I? Okay, so what we're going to do is we're going to go to this guy right here. And then when you touch the two together, it should beep. But we'll see. We'll just test it here quick. And we'll see if this is going to ring out. So that's good. That's working. Now we'll go into one end of the hole. Here. Fuck, I hate this. You can't have your camera or your can't have your light on when you're on low. There you go. That sensor works. See, it's ringing out. So that's good. That's what I wanted to see. I'm not exactly sure what that does. If that's the full bale thing or what it is. But anyway, we're going to test all these sensors here and see. Oh, fuck, I need 2 hands. I'll bring you back later. We'll get a ladder and we'll check those ones in the top there. See what the heck's up with them guys. Okay, well, which one is this little camera? This middle one? There's 5 on this damn phone. Go to this guy. So, we got the belts. They seem to be decent shape. We got the new sprockets in there. I tightened up the chain a wee bit. I didn't actually realize there's this thing here. I've been just tapping the old nut with the hammer with the wrench on. There's a little bit of slack in there, but like I say, I'll keep a 15/16 wrench in the toolbox of the tractor. I think they're square. I don't know. I was seeing it run, and it doesn't look too bad. The tension is cranked right up on this thing, so it makes them pretty much as hard as it can. Grease the shit out of it. And I just discovered this last year. So that's kind of good. That way you don't hit it with the tire. There we go. Mint. Okay. There. Gotta get some of these new rubbers. They're not the best. I don't have a fire extinguisher on here, but I think what I might do is fill an old def jug full of water and throw it in my twine box here. It's one thing I forgot to do. I was bailing with my 4490 one time and turned too sharp and hit it with the dual. Bent that a little bit. I could probably do a little bit of tin banging on there actually, now that I think of it. But the door stays shut when it's bent like that a little bit. So, where's that shitty old hammer I had out here? Somewhere here. Here it is. I'll show you what I did to the tractor here in a little bit. Fuck, I just got junk everywhere. I gotta make a trip out to my dump. see what that does. Oh, so nice. There we go. Perfect. So what I think I'm going to do is I got a couple bales of twine sitting over here. So I'll grab them, I'll throw them in, but I'll show you what I've done first. So the pressure, I don't want to open this, I got it wired shut. That's what I mean, I got to get more of them rubber things for here. The pressure hose, if you can see up there, goes down and goes down to my gauge on the front. Right there. It was leaking. You can see a bit of oil on the ground there. I blew the baler off, so good enough. Get that next year. So other than that, she's good to go. Now this old girl, I was having oil coming out of my cap here. So I took it apart last year. You got to pull the pin out of the remote. Got to pull the pin out of the remote. And then what happens is you unscrew this, pull the whole valve out. I took it to the bench, took the snap ring out of the valve. Got this piece off, lost the balls, lost the spring, lost the snap ring. Everything fell out. So I turned it upside down, hit it out. Here there was a little tiny O-ring about that big. It was just tiny. Put that on, 100%, no more leaks. This valve is still leaking under there. I got to pull that, whatever the hell that is. Maybe it's a relief or something, I'm not sure. But anyways, I got to get that tuned up yet. And other than that, she's pretty much ready to go. So I topped up the oil in her. She's good now. What else? Greased it. Other than that, I think this baler's ready to rock. Just got to put some of my twine in there. I got 4 things of twine. I'll probably load it up and then it's there. I'm probably not going to use it a whole lot, this baler, because I pretty much bale by myself most of the time. When Ashley's there, then she can run the big baler, and then I can run this one, so we can go with 2 if need be. And chances are this baler's just going to sit for the most part, but it's just, get in there, you prick. There. That one's in there. And then I think maybe I'll throw another one in there. Maybe this guy here, if it'll fit. It's the thing with these big rolls. They don't exactly fit in there very good. Well, what am I going to do here? I don't want to go with a half a thing of twine, but I'd sure like to use this guy up. Maybe I'll just leave it. I'll throw this in the cab. Seems it decided to come out of here. Fucking twine. You know, we got enough net wrap for the time being. Probably going to have to get more down the road here, but should be good until I get into silage, and I'll be really cranking them out. I don't know how much hay there's going to be, but I need 2 hands. This is stupid. There. Okay, so I'll throw that in the tractor. So that's loaded up. Other than that, this baler is ready to rock. So I'm going to kick it out of here. And bring in the big guy next. I got to put the monitor in. I never put the monitor in that McCormick yet. So that could be fun. Oh, this is stupid with one hand. I always got to try to make videos for you guys. There, good enough. Okay, so like I said, I'm going to throw this one in the tractor. And then when that bale is empty, that's in there, that's almost empty, then I'll throw this one up in that spot. So I don't know, probably 20 bales in there yet, but this can go in here for now. And changed oil in the tractor, blew the radiator out, checked my transmission oil, she's good. yeah, other than that, I think we're good to go. Oh yeah, I could throw a wrench in there yet.